Hello everyone. Good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we discussed about the chapter comparing quantities, and in that chapter we discussed about the some formula based on selling and buying of an object. Okay, buying and selling means we discuss about the cost price, we discuss about the selling price, we discuss about the formula for the profit percent as, and we also discuss about the formula of loss percent. Okay, and in previous class dear student we discussed some question based on profit loss as we know that dear student profit is equal to what, selling price minus cost price. Okay, and dear student loss percent is equal to what, cost price minus selling price. Okay, and as a student we also discussed the formula profit percent. Profit percent is equal to what, profit upon cost price into 100. Okay, and we also discussed the formula for the loss percent, and it is equal to loss upon cost price into 100. Okay, and dear student we also discuss about the formula of the selling price when the cost price and the profit percent is given is equal to selling price cost price into 100 plus profit percent upon 100. Okay, if the student loss percent is given, in that condition the formula for the selling price is equal to the cost price into 100 minus loss percent, 100 minus loss percent by 100. Dear student, this is the basic formula for questions based on buying and selling. Okay, now dear student, now we take some questions based on them. Okay, let's see. We take a question. Let's see the question. And your question is, the cost of a flower vase, the cost of a flower vase is rupees 120. Rupees 120. If the shopkeeper sells, if the shopkeeper sells it at a loss of 10%, at a loss of 10%, find the price at which it is sold. It is sold. Okay, so this is the question here, and this is very important question based on that topic. Let's see once more time. Here the cost of a flower vase is rupees 120. Okay, if the shopkeeper sells it at a loss of 10%, find the price at which it is sold. Okay, now let's see its solution, dear students. First of all, we write what is given in this question. First of all, given, we write the given. What is given? Let's see. Cost of a flower means cost price is given by rupees 120. Okay, and loss percent is equal to what? 10%. 10% is loss percent. And if the shopkeeper sells, now we find the selling price of that object. What we find? We find the selling price of that object. Okay, selling price is find out. Dear student, look at this formula. Both are the formula for the selling price when cost price is given and the profit and loss percent is given. Dear student, in this case the loss percent is given, so we applying the formula for selling price is equal to cost price into 100 minus loss percent by 100. Now here let's see. Since selling price is equal to what, cost price into 100 minus loss percent by, and now we put the value of cost percent as 120 into 100 minus loss percent is what, 10 upon 100. 0 0 cancel to each other. Now we get 12 into 100 minus 10, that is 90 upon 10. 0 0 cancel to each other. Now the selling price of that is what, rupees 108. Rupees 108. This is our required answer. Okay, so dear students, in this way you can solve that type of question. Let's see once more time here. The question is cost price is given of that flour base is 120 rupees 120, and we find the selling price and loss percent is given as 10%. Dear student, in we know that the formula selling price is cost price into 100 minus loss percent by 100. So we put all the values in that formula. So in this way we find the selling price of that object, which is 108. Okay, so dear students, in this way we use that formula. Okay, now let's see. Now dear students, we take some other questions based on the profit and loss and solve it. Let's see. And your question, next question is, selling price of a toy car is, selling price of a toy car is rupees 540. Rupees what? 540. Okay. If the profit made, if the profit made by shopkeeper, okay, if the profit made by shopkeeper is 20%, is 20%, what is the cost price of this toy? The question is, what is the cost price of this toy? Now let's solve it. Dear students, this is one of the most important question of your syllabus. Let's see here what is given. Let's see here, dear student, the selling price of a toy of a car is 500 rupees 540, and means in this question the selling price is given. Okay, now first of all we write the given. What is given in this question? Dear student, the selling price of this toy car is rupees what? 540. Okay, now if the profit made by shopkeeper is 20%, means profit percent is what? 20%. Then what is the cost price of that toy? Yani we find the cost price of the given toy. Now what we do, dear students? Dear students, we know that the relation between selling price, cost price and profits percent is that, means cost selling price is equal to cost price into 100 plus profits percent upon 100. So here first of all we write, since we know that selling price is equal to what? Cost price into 100 plus profit percent by what? 100. Then what we find? We find the cost price. So here by that formula we transfer that formula, we write cost price of, and that toy will be selling price into 100 upon 100 plus profit percent. Now what I do? Now dear student, we put the value of selling price into 100 upon profit percent. Now let's see, the selling price of that toy is what? Rupees 540 into, we write 100 as it is, upon 100 plus profit percent is 20. So here we put 20. Now let's see, we will have cost price is equal to 540 into 100 upon 120. Now 0 to 0 cancel to each other. Now 2 6 are 12, 2 2 are 4, 2 7 are 14. Now look, 3 2 are 6, 3 9 are 27. Now look here, 9 into 100 upon 2. 2 5s are 10, 0. Now 9 0 0, 9 4s are 5s are 45, यानी कि rupees 450. Yes. So dear student, the cost price of this toy car is rupees 450. Okay, so dear students, in this way you can solve that type of questions. Okay, dear student, this is one of the most important question of your syllabus. Let's see once more time. Dear student, in that question, the selling price of the toy is given as was rupees 540. Okay, and the profit percent is given is 20%. And in that question, we find the value of cost price of this toy car. Dear student, we know that the formula selling price is equal to cost price into 100 plus profit percent by 100. Now from this formula, we can write as cost price is equal to selling price into 100 upon 100 plus profit percent. Now what I do now, dear student, now we put all the values. Means selling price and profit percent put in this formula. Then what I get? Dear student, if we put that values, then after solving, then we get the rupees 450. So in this way, dear student, the cost price of this toy car is rupees 450. Okay, now dear student, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on buying or selling of an object. Now dear student, we discuss about, now we take one more question based on them, then after we take and solve the next topic of that chapter. Let's see. Now we take one more question. Let's see. An article was sold for rupees 250 with a profit of 12%. Okay, find the selling price. Find the selling price. Okay, now let's see its solution. Dear student, this question also solved as its previous question. Let's see what is given. First of all, dear student, in going to solve any question, first of all you write the given. What is the given in our questions? Okay, first of all you write given value in this question. An article was sold rupees D, means the selling price of that article will be what? Is what? Rupees 250. Rupees 250. Now profit percent, means profit percent is given as 12%, and find the selling price. We find the what is find an article sold is find the cost price. Find the cost price. Here your question is find the cost price. Okay, now look, it means selling price is rupees 250 and profit percent 12. Now we find the cost price of that object. Okay, now since we know that their student selling price is equal to what? Cost price into 100 plus profit percent by 100. Now from here we can write the cost price. We can write cost price is equal to what? Selling price into 100 upon 100 plus profit percent. Now we put all the values in this formula, so we get selling price is 250 into upon 100 plus profit percent is 12. So now we get as cost price is equal to what? 250 into 100 upon 100 plus 12, that is 112. Now Now just we simplify that expression. Now we get was, let's see, 4 3 the, sorry, 4 2 the 8, 4 2 the 8, carry 3 8. Okay, now 4 25. Now let's see, 14 from 2, this is what, 2 1 the 2, 2 2 the 4, 2 5 the 10. Okay, now look, we write as 125 into 25 upon 14. Now after multiply then and divide, then we get the cost price of that object. Okay, so dear students, in this way you can solve all the questions of your NCERT exercise based on cost price and selling price. Now dear students, we take new topic of next topic of that chapter. Let's see. Now dear student, we discuss about the charge given on the borrowed money or simple. Now your next topic is problem based on simple interest. Now dear student, we discuss about the problem based on simple interest. Okay, dear student, the general formula of simple interest is what? Let's see. Formula for simple interest is what? P into R into T by 100. Here P is what? Principal value or amount, you can say that. Okay, R is what? Rate percent. Your T here, T is what? Time, and this is what? Your simple interest. This is the general formula of simple interest as P, principal into rate into time upon 100. And the general formula of amount, the next formula is amount. Amount is equal to what? Simple interest plus principal. That is, amount is denoted by the letter A. This is amount is equal to simple interest plus principal, and in this way we can say that simple interest is equal to the amount minus principal. Dear student, here there are two important formulas related to the topic simple interest. Now dear student, we take and solve some questions based on simple interest. Let's see, dear students. Now take a question. Let a question. If Manohar pays an interest of Manohar pays an interest of rupees 750 for 2 years on a sum of rupees 4,500. Find the rate of interest. find the rate of interest. Dear students, this is the question here. Okay, what we find? Dear students, here if Manohar pays an interest of rupees 750 for 2 years on a sum of rupees 4,500. Here we find the rate of interest. Dear students, you know that first of all you write what is the given in our question. Let's see. First of all we write as given. Interest is, simple interest is given by what? Rupees 750. Okay, and time is given as what? 2 years. Okay, time is given as 2 years on a sum of rupees, means principal is given as what? 4,500. Principal is given as a rupees 4,500 and find the rate of interest. We find the value of R. Okay, dear student, first of all we apply the formula for simple interest and then after we put all the values in that formula. Let's see. Since first of all write, since we know that simple interest is equal to what? T into R into T by 100, that is we write as the rate R is equal to what? Simple interest into 100 upon what? Principal into time. Now we put the values. Let's see. The value of simple interest is what? 750. Put in this way, write 100. Principal is 4,500 into time is what? 2 years. Now look, 20 cancel to each other. Okay, now what I get? We write as 75 into 10 upon 45 into 2. Look at this. 2 5 are 10, 5 9s are 45, and what I get? I get as 75 upon 9 into 2. Now we write as 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, and here 2 is cancelled to each other. Okay, 3 3s are 9 and 25, 3s are 25. Now 25 upon 3. Now we can write as 8 1 upon 3%. So this is the value of rate. Okay, this is your final answer. So dear students, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on problem based on simple interest, or simply you can say that the interest. Okay, now dear students, we take your exercise 8.3 and we take some important question of your NCERT exercise 8.3. Let's see. Okay, now look. Now we take exercise 8.3 and we take a question based on that quantity, that we take the question number 9. Okay, in that question, dear student, let's see, find the amount to be paid. Find the amount to be paid at the end of 3 years. At the end of 3 years in each case. First case is principal is given as rupees 1200 and at 12% per annum, and second one is what? principal at rupees 7,500 at the rate of at 5% per annum. Now look, this when we find the amount in each case. First of all, we find we know that the simple, we take first question. You know that simple interest is equal to what? P into R into T by 100. First of all, we find the simple interest of rupees 1200 at the rate of 12 and in the 3 years, so we put 3 upon 100, so we 100 cancel to 0 cancel to each other, so we get as what? 12 into or 12 12 is 144 into 3. Now we get 400 rupees, 432. So the simple interest at the rate of 12% at the end of 3 years is rupees 432. Now the amount will be, thus the amount will be what? Simple interest plus principal. So the simple interest is given by this and principal is what? 1200. So 1200 plus 432. So we get what? Rupees 1632. Rupees 1632. This is this one. So this is the amount which we paid by a particular person after the end of 3 years. Okay, so this is the concept to find the amount. Okay, this is the general formula of amount. Now we take and solve the second part of this question. Let's see. In the same way, we take and solve the second part of question. Let's see. In that question, we take second part. First of all, if you write given principal as rupees 7,500 and the rate at the rate of 5%. Okay, and time at the end of 3 years. So first of all, we find the simple interest as P into R into T by 100. Let's see. P is what? 7,500 into R is what? 5 into T is what? 3 years upon 100. Now look, 100 0 cancel to each other. Now we get was 75 into 5 3 is 50. Now we multiply. Let's see, 75 15. Rupees 1125. So this one, the simple interest at the rate of 3% at 5% at the end of 3 years will be what? Rupees 1125. Now we find the amount to be paid. Thus the amount will be we get the amount as the formula principal plus simple interest. So the principal value is what? 7,500 plus the simple interest is 1125. Now we add 1125 and 7500. So we get as 5 2 6 8 rupees 8,625. So the amount will be paid at the end of 3 years is rupees 8,625. This is our required answer. Okay, so dear student, today we discuss about the topic problem based on selling, buying or selling, and we also discuss some questions based on the simple interest and amount. Okay, and we take and solve some important question of your NCERT exercise based on each and every topic. So in this way, dear student, first you revise all the questions which we discuss in that class. After that, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise. So first, dear student, do more and more practices of that type of questions and revise all the questions which discussed in previous classes. After that, you can complete your NCERT exercise. That exercise means comparing quantities completed. Now dear student, now that chapter is completed. Now in next class we discuss about, now we revise some new chapters, next chapter. Okay, first you revise that chapter and solve all the questions of your NCERT exercise. Okay, thank you.